Alright, guys. Welcome back to the Tuesday Tune-In. Hopefully I get this in before midnight, like the assignment I just submitted for school. Just started school this last week, so I'm still on the learning curve here of how to balance all my time now between school and work, and now I have a YouTube channel as well, so a few new areas I need to explore as far as time management and getting all my assignments done on time. And it's important to make these transition periods of life go well. Those first few weeks are important, kind of trajectory setters. So I'm putting a lot of effort into that, and maybe haven't made as much videos lately, but I'm still committed to sharing my message, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback from you guys in the last week, and I really appreciate it. It keeps me going, makes my day every time I see it, and just reminds me that the message I'm trying to spread is resonating, and it's worth spreading. So today on the Tuesday Tune-In, there was an idea I had. I talked to a friend tonight for a good few hours. That's part of why this is going to go out so late. And we talked about fear, and that's a recurring topic on this channel, fear. One of my favorite videos I've posted is called, I think it's called Leaving... what was it called? Yeah, something like Don't Let Your Mind Be Controlled by Fear, something like that. Check it out. I'll maybe leave a link to it. But basically, I had an experience where I recognized that I was holding a lot of fear surrounding different aspects of my life. So some of it just had to do with kind of like my self-actualization and fears around not achieving certain goals. Other fears were more like resource-oriented, like having enough money or having enough time. And there's plenty of different things that we get caught up worrying about. But I realized one night, and this is sort of the conversation I was just having with my friend, is like, that fear has no value. There is no value in worrying. Worrying, as Magus says, and I don't want to misquote him, something like, worrying is praying for an unwanted outcome. And I totally understand. Like, I believe a phrase that I lean on very heavily in life and on this channel is, as you think, so you become. I hold this up. If you can't see, it's because it's got some of these beads have letters, and it says, as you think, so you become. I hold this, and I have a strong association with that concept and these beads, and I spend time with this thinking like, okay, like, what is on my mind? What is that doing to, because the mind is running the show, and the body follows suit, and then the experience of reality follows suit. And we need to get on top of our minds, leave fear behind, recognize that a lot of the concerns we have may be legitimate, but are not presently affecting us. And I know so many people who lead lives of that could be managed, but their minds create so much stress and misery and worry that things won't go right, even though they don't seem to ever go wrong. It's like, I know people who, there's a phrase like waiting for the other shoe to drop. I don't know what that means exactly, but it's like the first shoe never even dropped. It's like, you know, you had one bad thing happen, and now you're expecting, like, you know, life to just do that again to you. But that just imagine what that's doing to your entire reality. Just subconsciously holding this weight that, oh yeah, at any moment I could just be thrown upside down and back to the drawing board trying to figure out life again. And some people kind of have like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, they just think that things are going to go wrong, and they contribute to their own failure because they are, like, just kind of consumed by the fear that they weren't going to find the result they wanted. So, oh no, that's not good. I have a tarot card under my foot, and it just got kind of bent, but hopefully it's okay. It was the Sun. This is from the Dragon Tarot. I was just looking at these. Hopefully it's all good. Yeah, it looks a little bent. Should be all right though. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. So, what I want to tell you guys about a dream I had, and I'll try to make it quick. This was not too long ago. I mentioned this to my friend on the phone. I looked outside my sliding glass door. This was in the dream. And that's just how the dream started, I think. I kind of just, like, looked outside. And it was a beautiful day. Birds were chirping. The sun is out. Grass is green. But I look, something catches my attention in the parking lot. And it's this little, I've called them, like, dust devils. When, like, just you see, like, those little mini tornadoes. And I'm looking at it. And it's starting to grow. And very quickly, it's almost like, I don't know why, but in the dream, I had this feeling that the tornado was looking back at me. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why, but I had this feeling that me and the tornado were in this standoff. I say tornado because sure enough, this little dust devil grew and suddenly became this massive gray tornado. And it starts, it goes out first, so that my sliding glass door looks right out to the parking lot of my apartment building. So it went out of the parking lot, across the street, and started destroying the apartments across the street. What was funny, though, is that this dream, although started out kind of nice and the nature was beautiful, I live on a golf course. It's got good views here. So it started off nice, but then suddenly it was as if all of the imagery, everything that was being shown to me by the dream, it all became a nightmare. It was no longer a dream. It was like, okay, this is like what I would consider a nightmare. However, I was experiencing no fear at all. And this was not a lucid dream. I wasn't looking at it deciding, like, I'm not afraid of this. I was witnessing it just fully, like, surprised by it, but I just wasn't afraid. So I'm looking at it as it destroys the neighborhood, and I'm thinking to myself, nothing I can do. It is what it is. There's no reason to try to stop it. It's a natural disaster, and it's going to happen just as it happens, and I will have to accept the outcome. The tornado didn't like that. Again, it felt like it was this conflict happening between me and the tornado, and it came around, and it was almost as if, like, if it didn't speak in the dream, but if it could, it would have said, like, oh, what, are you not afraid? Well, let me show you this. And as it circled back around and started coming right toward the sliding glass door, And as it comes in, it just grows and grows, and there's more dirt and debris, and cars are starting to move in the street, and branches are snapping off the trees and getting sucked into this tornado, and it turns black, and there's lightning, and the sky turns gray, and it's just displaying this doom right in front of me. And for whatever reason, I looked right at it and just thought, I don't have time for this. This is... What am I wasting my time watching this for? It's going to happen as it happens. Might as well just carry on. And I closed the glass door. And I wasn't thinking that exactly, but it was basically like, whatever. Like, nothing I can do. What am I supposed to do? Be afraid? Like, just do what you're going to do, tornado. And I closed the glass door. I turned my back to it. I don't look back. I walked from the glass door in the other room into this room, and I sat down, and I believe that was the end of the dream. I woke up at that point and wrote it down, and I found it very interesting. Of course, there is, like I said, there's always going to be things to consider, and there are legitimate fears to be had, but is it worth being afraid of? It's more like, of course I don't want to die, but am I just going to every moment fear that my life will be taken from me? Well, if I do that, my life will be taken from me by myself. I will be the one who deprives myself of experiencing the beauty of life, because I will have lost control of my mind and will be consumed by fear, worry, anxiety, dilemmas of choosing one thing versus another, which will improve my situation, which will make it worse. All of these thoughts are motivated by fear. So today, what we're going to do, we'll make it brief, and we do this every Tuesday here on the channel. In this very moment, it's likely, if you're watching this at this point of the video, that you're in a good position right now. Maybe you have to use the restroom. Maybe you're thirsty or hungry. But beyond that, and maybe you've been procrastinating a homework assignment like I was. What I want you to do, whatever is pulling at you, maybe take care of those quick things. Get a drink of water, or use the restroom. But I want you to give yourself 5 minutes. And in these 5 minutes, you are going to commit to leaving fear behind. And it's just for these 5 minutes. At the end of 5 minutes, you can do whatever you want. You can dwell on all of the things that could potentially ruin your life if you want to. But I don't think you'll want to after this. Take refuge in this moment. This moment is safe. Nothing can go wrong. There's nothing to worry about. In the next 5 minutes, I want you to just breathe deeply and repeat to yourself, I'm leaving fear behind. I've done this before. I've had a really great experience. I want you to take deep breaths, and with each exhale, you're going to find that you're releasing some tension in your body. You can kind of feel yourself relax with the exhale, and parts of your body will become looser. And I want you to just kind of forcefully blow out that tension. It's just getting looser and looser, more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed. And say to yourself, in your head, I'm leaving fear behind with each breath. Inhale, I'm leaving fear behind. Exhale, let it all out. And as you're doing this, I want you to know that you are, in this very moment, completely invulnerable. You are invincible, indestructible. You can't be harmed. Perfect safety, and relax from that point. You are getting in touch with the beauty that is being offered to you at all times on this planet and in this material plane. From this place, there is abundant love, unfathomable joy, and an overwhelming contentedness and connectedness with the world around you. By releasing a lot of those concerns that take up our mind, take up space in our mind, we provide room for better thoughts and a clear understanding of our reality and of ourselves and the life that we're living. Now, from this place, from this video, you leave, and I want you to try to hold some level of awareness, and please, this is an important part too. Don't just click on another video after this. Don't just scroll for another hour after this. Give yourself another 5 minutes. Shut this off afterwards and just take a walk or, do some push-ups, get the blood pumping, get up, But I want you to keep an awareness on your thoughts during those next 5 quiet minutes. And you will start to recognize how habitual your fearful thought forms are. Constantly just feeding you worry and stress and anxiousness. And you will start to understand the value in tuning in, releasing all of that negativity, and giving space for Asha, for the truest view of reality, heaven on earth. It's right here. Oh, it is. And I want you to live from this place. That doesn't mean live in denial and pretend that your concerns and your commitments aren't important, but don't let them have their way with you. Don't let them drive you mad. Take care of yourself. Do what needs to be done. But don't torture yourself with all of the potential outcomes of what may not go your way or may not work out. I think we'll leave it there. Love you guys. If you like this hoodie, I just got it today. I'm in love already. Asha. I also got a hardcover Asha. Beautiful. And I didn't realize it had yellow pages. This book is a great way to tune in. Very quick, concise. It will bring you right into touch with the beauty, that heaven on earth I described. And I'll leave links to these in the description. Well, I love you guys. I really appreciate the feedback I've been getting and the new subscribers. And we're going to keep going. Keep spreading the message, guys. And I love you. And spread some love. Share this peace. Be that peace. Exist in this place. And let your beautiful vibe and energy just fill the room when you walk into a place, and you'll start to see some beautiful things happen. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.